The neocons are back. They're going to Homeland Security House Committee meeting that the Republicans have called, and they're going to tell us all the scary things that are happening. A great number of them use words like Iran's actions in regards to the plot here to kill the Saudi ambassador, who were, quote, an act of war. They cross red lines. It's time to stop half measures. Act of war, panic, right? And then they send in one of the top neocons, a retired Army General John Keane, and we're supposed to listen to him because he's a general. Of course, he must know what he's talking about. Well, being a general who led people into battle, maybe, you would think that he would be, you know, tempered, reserved, etc. You would think wrong. He thinks it is immediate time for action. First of all, he blames Obama for anything. Well, the Obama administration stopped the so-called plan to kill the Saudi ambassador. Did that help them? No. He says that the plan itself was, quote, a stunning rebuke to the Obama administration's policy of negotiation and isolation with the Iranians. In other words, at some point they plan to do something, if you believe the government, and hence Obama was wrong for ever trying to talk to them. We should immediately try to kill them. Now, that might seem like hyperbole, right? Wait till you hear what his actual quotes are. They're even more over the top. He says, we must, quote, begin to treat Iran as a strategic enemy they truly are. Okay, well, they're a strategic enemy. So what are we going to do with them? He says, first of all, they have been systematically killing us for over 30 years. Really? How so? Now, he refers to the bombing in 1983 that was Hezbollah initiated. We do believe that they are connected to Iran. Okay, you went back to 1983. Now, he says at some point they claimed that some of our fighters had IEDs that were made in Iran explode and kill them. But there was a congressional report that said the number one supplier of insurgents in Iraq was Saudi Arabia. And they're our best ally in the Middle East. So how does that make any sense? But it gets much worse. Here's his solution for what we should do. He says, quote, why don't we kill them? We kill other people who kill others. We're in the killing business. Why don't we just go ahead and kill them? How's that for a simple answer? Well, they might fight back. It might cause a mess like Iraq. It might not be in our best strategic interest. Nah, nonsense. General Keane's just getting warmed up. Here's his final quote. We've got to put our hand around their throat now. You see, all they understand is violence. That's why we have to choke them to death. So here comes the new push for war with Iran. And by the way, every so-called expert that was testifying there, with the exception of one, who is Larry Korb, who tried to talk some sense into them, every other so-called expert was a neocon who said, shockingly enough, we must invade Iran immediately, because all they understand is violence.